Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for my very first progress video on the channel. So, thought I would just talk about my initial progress because I started writing this book around 2 to 3 months ago, prior to even considering setting up, a YouTube channel and whatnot. So when I first started writing my book, I was writing linearly and I was creating the plot as I went along with the book itself. So I have initially written the prologue to the book and the first chapter. However, since then I've kind of been thinking on how I'm going to approach it differently, just because that method I don't think is going to allow for as much creativity, and the events within the book aren't going to be as smooth and they're not going to integrate well with the story, I don't think. So I've decided to make a change, and I have decided that right now I'm going to concentrate on the plot as well as creating the characters within the book and the story, as well as creating the world itself. With creating the world, I've got an idea of how the world is going to look, and I'm currently looking for some map creating software, or if I can find somebody who's very artistic and they're able to put my ideas onto paper, then that's another option that I'm going to consider and maybe look into. So yeah, that's kind of the change in style that I've had. I've written already, well, not written already, but I've got an idea, or know how this book is going to end, and I've got kind of the framework around that written down, and that is going to tie in with how the next book starts. So the story that I'm going to be creating is going to be a series, not just one book. Not sure how many books in the series yet, just because I want the ending to be natural and I want it to end in a natural way, rather than forcing 5 books out, because I've said there's going to be 5 books. So if the book or the story ends on book 2, then so be it. I just want it to be a natural ending, and I don't want it to be kind of forced into another story where possibly that doesn't need to happen. So yeah, so different ideas as well as the ending, like different events within the book that are going to happen, and those events I've already kind of tied into events that I want to create in the second book as well. So I just don't think, if I was going to write linearly, I don't think I would have thought of these ideas really, whereas because I'm just thinking as the book of a whole, and what do I want to happen in the book and how do I want the story to progress, I just think that's going to be a lot more entwined with the story, and I just think it's going to be a lot better overall, with integrating within the storyline and the world that I'm trying to create. So yeah, so my ideas, I kind of find that I'm more creative whilst I'm driving or walking the dogs. The ending I thought of whilst I was driving to work, but then I found with some of the ideas that I had, and I thought, yeah, they're really good ideas. I want to get them noted down, and then I'll get to work, do a 12-hour shift, and then I'll just completely forget about the idea that I've come up with. So I have bought myself a dictaphone. It's arrived today. So I'm going to take that in the car with me, or have it when I'm walking the dogs. So if I do get an idea, then I can just talk into the dictaphone and then make sure that I've got that idea recorded. I'm not going to use all the ideas that I come up with, but some of them, you know, I do really kind of like the idea of when I think of them. So if I can incorporate them, then yeah, I will do that. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with the book at the moment. With regards to the YouTube channel itself, so the update videos are purely going to be me updating you, the viewers, with regards to where I currently am with the book. So, you know, I may not do as many update videos as live streams, but you know, if there's a significant event happening within the book, or you know, I hit a milestone with that book, then I will create an update video and share that with you guys. I've just touched on briefly with the live streams. In the live streams, that's where I want to talk more about different ideas or projects. They may not be my ideas, they may not be my projects, they may be, you know, ideas that you guys have. So if you do want to come onto the channel and you do want to share those ideas, or you're just looking for a bit of inspiration, or you're just not sure where to start, then by all means contact me, come onto the channel. I've not got all the answers in the world, but hopefully within the community you'll find some support and maybe, you know, a little bit of collaboration or whatnot, just to get that idea kind of moving. As I mentioned in my intro video, I started this book around 12 years ago, or I had the idea for the book around 12 years ago, and it's only just now that I've started to actually put that idea down to paper and actually do something with it. So, you know, if I can help inspire you to make a start with that project, then great. You know, that's the whole purpose of this channel. But going back into the update videos, if you do come on within the live streams and you do share your project with us, then, you know, we can always do update videos about your project as well. Whether that's, you know, you've got to a certain point within your project that you know you're really proud of, you want to share, or if you get to the end of your project and you want to advertise that bit of work that you've got, then, you know, by all means, I'm more than happy to do that. Again, you just contact me through email or social medias, which I'm going to be setting up over the next week or two. But by all means, contact me over them, and yeah, that's kind of the idea behind the channel being there. So I think that's all for now. I do have a live stream tomorrow, which I hope you can join me for. I know the channel's very small at the moment, so I'm not expecting a large amount of viewers there. But if you do see this video before Monday, or before Monday 7 PM, then, you know, do please join me, because I'm excited about this channel, I'm excited about the book that I'm writing, and I just want to share that with everybody else. And also, you know, I'm excited to hear all your thoughts and your ideas and projects and whatnot, and hopefully it just be a very creative space for us all. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this very first video. Hopefully I will see you in more videos in the future and in the live streams that are upcoming. Thank you. Bye for now.